Just as fascinating, however, are the cars Ferrari did not build. And here, among the plans and the styling models, is one of the most interesting of the Ferraris which never were. The Type 408 was a project undertaken by a group of top engineers put together in the mid-80s under the banner of Ferrari Engineering. Their job was to provide an engineering consultancy service similar to that provided by Porsche and Lotus. Ferrari Engineering's efforts on the 408 were never destined for production, but they did show how advanced engineering could be applied to a high-performance GT car. Two 408s were built. The first had a chassis constructed of stainless steel which was welded using laser techniques, but the second chassis, which is displayed at Maranello, was altogether more advanced. Built of aluminium, in collaboration with Alcan, the Canadian aluminium specialists, it is almost 30% lighter than the steel one. What's unusual about the chassis is that the panels and extrusions from which it's made are joined not by welds, but by adhesive bonding and less than 1,000 rivets. But the chassis was just one of the 408's innovations. The engine, a 4-litre V8 based on the power unit of the 328, which was current when the car was first shown in 1987, was mounted not transversely, as it had been in smaller production Ferraris since the coming of the V6 Dino, but longitudinally. More unusually, it was mounted not along the car's centre line, but offset to the right. The reason? This was the only four-wheel drive Ferrari ever made. In the mid to late 80s, when the 408 was conceived, four-wheel drive was a hot property for high-performance cars. Porsche had started it with their 959 Group B car. Jaguar had followed with its XJ220 prototype, and Ferrari was not going to be left out, particularly in a car which was described as a rolling laboratory.